Hello, my Sagittariuses. So, this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, and specifically rising as we move into January 2026. And we have a full moon on January 3rd. This full moon in Cancer will be highlighting your house of intimacy, death, and rebirth. It gets a little in depth here for you, Saggy, but it's no wonder. You've been through this before. In fact, it's part of you, it's in you, and we got to get through it to get to you. So, buckle up, okay? For Capricorn season, the theme for Capricorn season for you is personal values, personal possessions, personal income, personal boundaries, all the personal stuff, okay? So let's tap into those energies for you and what they mean. Okay, y'all be doing the most with giving me all these cards. Okay. Well, Sag. Sag. Let's talk about it. Okay. The first card to come out or that I pulled here says Warrior Woman. Okay, obviously. You feel me? If you're masculine presenting, you can switch the genders as need fit. But warrior woman, replace it however you need to. Have you ever answered have you answered your deepest calling? Is really what is the question here. Have you answered your deepest calling? Have you answered it? Your inner warrior is kind of what I get from that. Okay? Can I take a wild swing at things? I think you're hesitating. I think you're in a place of stagnation or indecision. Um, I think you're sitting on things. You're just sitting on it right now. I can confidently say that. I'm reading the cards, okay? Because we have this card here. It says ego death, but this is the tower card in this deck. And if you know anything about the tower, spirit tends to build you up, right? You build yourself up. You feel me? You keep on building, you keep on building, you keep on building, and you get to this place where you have, especially you in this Capricorn season, you have all your prized possessions and valuables, right? And you get everything, you achieve everything that you ever wanted. But then you come to this point where you're like, or you in spirit are like, yeah, but all this stuff that you possess, yeah, it was built on on a shaky foundation. All this stuff that you acquired was built on a shaky, unstable foundation. And so if you don't fix the cracks in in this foundation or, you know, create a new structure, what is necessary, we just gonna tear all this shit down. That's pretty much the type of vibe the tower gives. And so it's more of an ultimatum. It really is. That's kind of what it's like. But this card says ego death. It does kind of ripen you. It does kind of rip apart some layers and expose you to some things. But it doesn't have to. You can do it yourself. Just rip off the band-aid. It's really what it's about. As we step into this, um, okay, as we step forward, there is I don't let's try this again. Sag. There's there may be a need to see eye to eye with somebody. That was what wanted to come in originally before I got interrupted 30 times. But here I'm seeing Two of Cups, Two of Wands, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is a mental blockage. It's quite literally a mental cage that you've put yourself within. Um, the reason I say that is because Eight of Swords symbolize you feeling trapped, um, and like there isn't anywhere to go. But really, what it is and what it's calling for and what is necessary is for you to first open your eyes. Secondly, take a look around. And third of all, and most importantly, learn from your mistakes, learn from your lessons, use those lessons as guidance. Stop using it as a burden to victimize you. Um, this is you against you energy. You are your worst critic and your biggest enemy by far. And so when I'm seeing this Two of Cups and this Two of Wands here, this Two of Cups wants to share their emotions with another, and this Two of Wands wants to share its energy with another. So Two of Wands is more about planning, though, planning an energetic new beginning, possibly with another person, because two is about partnerships, especially when it comes to Two of Cups. It's about a relationship. And then Two of Wands connected to the Two of Cups is definitely about planning um, a future together, possibly. But there's something that is keeping you held back, and it's you. It's you. It's possibly fears, doubts, it's limitations. So let's clarify this. The first card, have you answered your deepest calling? The Magician, you are a creative, you are the creative, you are the creator of your own world. You would have every single tool you need to create this new reality for you. Wave your magic wand and make it happen. There's something that you need to execute on, whether it's an idea, a conversation, or that's something you just need to speak up about. And there's that, okay? Let's look at this ego death. Yeah, you're resisting on stepping into the unknown. It's time to take a leap of faith and trust in yourself. You may not be um fully prepared because we can see that this is like a planning phase for you. You may not feel you may not feel fully prepared, or it seems like you may not have the correct support system. But you, as in yourself, as in you, as in you are the driver of to your own fate and destiny. You have everything that you need. Others may not. And so, what is being stripped away or what needs to be stripped away, there's a reason. Someone is unqualified. Let's just say that. Okay? And then moving into this energy, I'm going to clarify this Eight of Swords for you. What are you holding yourself back from? In the emotional realm, you're holding back on actually providing the space, the emotional space. It's hard for you to operate in that realm. It's hard for you to hold space. It's hard for you to see, kings are providers, they're protectors, they're conquerors, okay? In terms of cups, in terms of emotions, they protect their emotions. So they establish boundaries, emotional boundaries. They provide their emotions, so they're mature enough and intelligent enough to express their emotions and be able to acknowledge the emotions. And they're conqueror, they're initiators, they're action oriented. So they're going to take action, they're going to execute in some way, again, in expressing those emotions and being able to acknowledge it. When it's in this position, they're not living up to that. Um, they're not very open. They're more closed off, possibly even manipulative, because they hold so much power. They have the power, they have the authority, but if it's not used properly, it can be abused. And maybe so, this is you abusing yourself, but this definitely is connected to someone else. I can't help but to see it without these twos. I even see it here with the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is about foundation, it's about togetherness, it's about home, it's about family, um, it's about unionship, it's about partnership, it's about all those good things wrapped into one that you will want to write home to and bring together, bring your family together into. But at the bottom of the deck, I am noticing this Three of Swords. It's in the reverse though, so you're healing from some type of heartbreak, some type of pain, betrayal, in that nature. And but let's be a reminder that this is Three of Swords. While it does have three swords shooting through a heart, it is all but mental. So it's distressing and it can cause physical distress as well. But um, you're getting out of that. You're healing that and looking at that in a different way. But it's got you very closed off. It's got you a little jaded. Um, Under the deck here, there's something that you need to pay attention to here when it comes to your instincts, possibly when it comes to anger and rage within you. Pay attention to that. Why are you feeling that? There may be some clues around to why those emotions are arising. Also, just tapping into your inner instincts, tapping into that mother bear energy, whether you're a parent or not, mother or not, it's just tapping into the instincts. What are you protective over of? What are you protective of? And it's more about like selective rage. Use that protective, aggressive, assertive energy instinctually for your purpose and not for whatever else. Stop using it against yourself. Okay? And then this last card here says, Keepers of the Earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. So you are never alone. You are always divinely protected and guided. Sag, please do not hesitate to reach out to me at Libra Baby Doll. Okay, and then we can tap into this way deeper for you. All right. Excuse the perspective shift. I'm running out of storage. I'm running out of battery. I'm running out of everything, yo. And I just gotta figure it out. I'm just trying to make it through. Just trying to make it through. So, last but not least, let me pull some insights for you, Sag, and then that will be your reading. Sag, the card that came out for you is intuition. The message on the card says, the red flags you ignore now will come back to bite later. At the bottom of the deck, it says sexuality. Um, and the message on the card says, someone is still figuring themselves out. Um, the reason I was like hesitating on that or not hesitating, but just putting a little space in between that is because, yes, it can be the same thing. Somebody is trying to figure themselves out sexually. But, you know, I also just, just take the message as what it is. Maybe just somebody is just trying to figure themselves out. Um, it wasn't too sexually fueled in your reading, but who am I to speak? I don't know you. You feel me? So, again, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, and contact me if you're confused. All right, Sag.